Hey guys, David here from JND Trails. About to do a walkthrough with our new van. Sorry, not looking very pretty today. I've been up and at it and about and doing some work on the Caravan. So let's go through and have a walk around. And the beauty about it is, the kids will love that one. We brought it home yesterday and now we get to load it all up with everything that we want to put in it. And hopefully the sound comes out nice in this. There's a little bit of wind around, so let's see how we go. Otherwise I'll have to dub over the top of it. Thanks for joining us. Here we go. Well, that's the first look at the van. There's Manny the mucks that tows it, and we towed it home yesterday. Towed it very, very, very well, even in the wind and the rain. A little bit lighter and a lot better than our previous van. I'll run through the difference in specs. So from the back you've got one spare tyre. Alright, and we look up, but it's a lot higher than the other one, a little bit longer than the other one, but still lighter, and it's all to do with the construction. And you'll see here we have a sway control. That's part and parcel of it. And we got mud terrain tyres, something exciting. There's the grey water outlet. Here is where we get to the let me say the business end. Right, that's the business end. That's where you get all the stuff out of it. Now I don't usually lock it because I can't imagine anyone stealing that. Right, I know everyone loves to talk about it, but we have a cassette toilet for now. On this side we've got it plugged into mains at the moment. The beauty about this van is we don't have to if we don't want to. Right here we have the back end of the fridge. No need for me to know about that until something goes wrong with the fridge and need to get someone to service it. But service access hole. Here we have two water fills. You have one back, one rear, both centered nicely over the chassis and over the axle. And this little box here, I don't have the key for it right now, but that's the outdoor shower. And you'll see as we go along, we've got nice windows. Down here we got the Fogarty instant hot water system. Once again, a lot better, a lot quicker, a lot easier than previous ones. That's already proven itself just on one day being shown how to use it, and instantly hot water. Then we have a nice tunnel boot, and in there you can fit just about anything. You could actually probably sleep in there if so desired. Then one thing that Snowy do, this is a Snowy River SRT-18. Obviously it's a Snowy River Caravan. It's one of the smallest vans that they do, and we've actually named it Banjo. So there will be stickers on here with its name on very soon. But that's a little bit of a squirrel for 5 seconds. But one thing they do is they give you 2 9-kilo gas bottles fully filled, hooked up, ready to go. That's certainly something I haven't seen anyone else do. You usually have to go and get your own gas bottles and hook them up. Diesel heater. So they even put, with the prices and everything that's going on in the world, they even put some diesel in for us. Very nice. We got 2 jerry can holders there. We have the jockey wheel. We have the DO35 hitch. Never used one of them before, but used it yesterday for the first time. Very good. This jockey wheel is going to probably be the worst case scenario that annoys me, because we have to take that off every time, not swing it up to the side. But that's okay. I have a way of fixing this. So once again, jerry can holders. Let's open this up. and see what we can get here. So in here you've got access to the gas bottles, and we have a little shelf there, which is pretty cool. Little shelf. So that's where all the jockey wheels, hoses and everything will go, if they all fit in there. And I would imagine we're going to put the cordless drill. The cordless drill will have to go in there because we'll need it to wind down the legs. Down this side we've got another pull-out tray. This is where where I'll put a little barbecue. So it slides out, so you can have your outdoor barbecue there. And just underneath, probably just about here, right there, underneath is a bayonet fitting for the gas barbecue, outdoor barbecue. So that's what we'll use that for when we get one. Now, I do apologise if I'm shooting badly, because I'm trying to do everything one-handed and hold the camera at the same time. Now, another thing Snowy do that's different to others that I'm aware of, I don't know all of them, is they give you a jack. So they give you a hydraulic jack, and no other company that I'm aware of actually give you the jack. Very good, great reputation, a lot of reviews online. Now, one thing different to this one, we've got scratches on our new van. Unusual, but I guess it's a little bit of wear and tear from time to time coming up from the factory. Vents, obviously you need them when you're cooking with gas. Once again, down here you've got off-road tyres. Everyone seems to go these same good ride tyre radials, mud terrain. They're okay, they last okay. Then we have the outdoor table, and I like this because you don't need a key, and it's a bit hard to open one-handed. This one is another little opening that you open up and you can put your TV there and run your outdoor appliances. One thing with this van, one of the main things we did was we got a shunt and a 3000 watt inverter. Now, what does that mean for the average Joe? Well, the shunt means that I can run everything off grid. Everything from the coffee machine, you know, induction cooking, charge everything up from off grid. You just got to make sure that you don't use up all your batteries. We've got 400 hours of lithium, 400 amp hours of lithium. We've got 600 watts of solar. I've got another solar panel which gives us another 240 volt or 240 amps, not volt, 240 amps to go into it. So we'll have over 800 watts of solar off grid. Now, as we go inside, I've got the double step because she's nice and high. The fire extinguisher there that every caravan needs, and as we come in, might go a little bit dark and then come light again. There's the bed, big double bed, and like most caravans it's probably a similar setup, but we've got above the bed storage area. We've also too got above the bed the outdoor hatch, which you can open up on a sunny day or even at night time and watch the sky and watch the stars. Both sides of the van we've got the fans which make it nice and cool, especially when you don't be when you're not wanting to run the aircon all the time. Also too, we've got the smart TV, 24-inch smart TV. Size does matter. We also too have a microwave. Who would have thought you needed a microwave camping and off-grid? And anyhow, we do. And if I sit down on the bed and I can just turn around here and you guys can see the whole van. Got a kitchen, awesome. Dining table, awesome. Up here we have a little layout that tells us everything, and also too tells us that we've got either water or power, what's coming in, what's going out. As I was saying, what's going in, what's coming out. Got all the lights up there. This one, that one's for the strip lighting. All underneath there, strip lighting, which I can turn on. There you go, you'll see the strip lighting. Bit hard to see when the sun's out and it's quite bright outside, but we can dim it, so at night time you can make it nice and romantic and dim it. Over here we have the stove that's got a little grill in it. That'll be handy. And also too, we lift this up, you'll see up there we've got a little range hood. Lift this one up and you've got one electric cooker and 3 gas cookers. Very handy. Very, very, very handy. Also too, we have a little stereo, which is a Bluetooth stereo. You can hook your phone up to it if you're off grid and you've got Starlink and you want to have some music and some tunes playing. You can fade it in and out so there'll be nothing inside and heaps outside, or vice versa. Now we come to the table. What's so special about the table, you may say? Well, you can just lift it up and it folds into itself. So therefore we've got the travelling position of the table and cupboards underneath. Once again, we have plenty of places to plug in for power, for phones, cameras, you name it. We've got it all. Now, I'm not saying that's any different to most places or most caravans. They all pretty much do the same thing these days. It just comes down to buying a caravan that's going to suit you for what you want and how light you want it. There's a heap of caravans out there that are the same size and offer the same standards and specifications internally. However, they are getting very heavy. And yeah, sometimes you need heavy components for off-road, but also too, you got to look at what the fuel costs are and how you're towing it. And do you really need a big payload? There's only Jen and I, so we don't need a lot. We just need the clothes and some food and, you know, somewhere nice to sleep. Got a big beautiful fridge here. You've got the inside. Obviously we haven't stacked it yet because we haven't turned it on, and we've got to take the caravan on its maiden voyage. And down the bottom you've got a freezer, and it's the freezer drawer. Very handy, I reckon. I'm going to be able to fit a lot of stuff in there. A lot of leftovers in packs, but also too a lot of fresh meat frozen. Then we come to the back end, or the arse end of the caravan. Well, first off, before I come in here, let's show you that we can access everything. So, the fridge, the freezer, turn them on, turn them off. We got the gas hot water system there. As I said, it's instant. It's not having to bleed the system or anything. It just is instant hot water. That's going to be a game changer for us. Certainly not a game changer for other people out there. They've probably had it previously. Now, back into the caravan. Wow. Washing machine. Who knew you could have a washing machine in a caravan? Something new for us. As I say, this is all new to us. And you've got the throne, the family throne, and it lets you know when it's half full and it lets you know when it's fully full. You've also too got the little basin there, overhead cupboards with mirrors, so not good for me but obviously good for Jen. And we swing around and we get here and we have the shower. Best part about the shower is it's nice and big. You've got a reverse fan up there so you can go one way or the other way. So if you're in there and you want some cold air on you, you can get it. If you want to get rid of all the steam, you can get it as well. So you just turn it either way obviously undo the hatch and turn it one way or the other, and then instant hot water and nice big shower. So there you go, that's the van. Thanks for watching. Cheers.